Hey, how y'all doing? Today is a beautiful day outside. It's bright, sunny, and this season closed out a few weeks ago. Small game season just went out yesterday, but this is the perfect time if you're looking to purchase a weapon. This is the perfect time to get out and look for one. And I'm starting out here at a local vendor and to just see what they have in stock and to see what fits me. I've got a couple of seasons that are coming up that I want to maybe take a crack at. Some turkey hunting and coyote. So I want to see if I can find something here that can help me out with that. In lieu of maybe like along the line of a shotgun or a small caliber 223, something like that, or 22 Magnum. So we're gonna walk in here and see what they have. And you know, I know they haven't been here too long, but they had a pretty good inventory. I came in and looked at it before, so I'm gonna see if we can go in today and make a purchase. Stay with us. All right, walked in here to Turtle Marshall's and Carol's Guns. You come in and get t-shirts or guns or for any need that you may have, hunting, self-protection, or just plinking targets. He has it all in here, and we were looking at it. Don, why don't you tell us what this is right here on the counter real quick?
So we got the Rattler V2. It is a thermal scope. It'll reach out about 1,200 yards. Pretty impressive little feature for what it is. It's this model right here runs about $1,000. It's a great model, very affordable, economical version of a thermal imaging scope, the AGM.
All right, and this is not the only one you have though, right?
That is not the
You
only one we
several,
have.
right?
We have a couple of different thermals.
Okay.
Got this one up here, got the other AGM inside the glass case on the bottom down there. That one there, and I think is about $1,500, which is still on the economical side for thermal scopes. And then of course you got the Wraith 4K 4-color right there. You can record your shot on daytime. You got 4K full color with audio, video, and then of course it's got night mode with 3 different settings to have a night scope, so it will light up the nighttime sky for you, or the silhouettes for you, targets at night.
So if you're hunting something nocturnal, say coyote or wild hog.
Coyote, wild boar, wild hog, yes sir, it will light up like a light bulb.
Yes. And the range on these, the range on that one you said was like 1,300 yards?
Right at 1,300.
Okay.
I don't think so many people will be taking a 1,300 yard shot at nighttime, but that is what the optic is designed for. Yeah. 1,200 yards and 1,300 yards, yes sir.
Yeah. So Keisha, which one of these would be your favorite if you had to pick one of these handguns here? I get a lot of questions from females about handguns for self-protection and things like that. So what would you recommend?
Well, I would have to say, self-protection is great, but are you looking for a pretty handgun, or do you want something that you can use, you know? So I have a couple for myself. I do have the Rose SIG. This one right here is a this one's a 380, and I have the 9mm in this one, and this one's the pretty one. So it has rose gold accents to the black. It has the rose carved into the handle. So that's your pretty gun. But the optics, I think for at least a female, if you're going to try to aim at something, you can at least see it really good with the green dot optic on there, if you were going to pull the trigger, if you needed to for self-protection. But I think if you were going to use one or purchase one that you wanted to be really good and easy to use, my favorite is going to be the Ruger Security, which does come in leopard print. You can certainly get that.
All right.
I want to show you why I like this gun so much, and I'm just going to pull this black one out right here. As a female, a lot of times it's hard for us to rack the top of the gun, but this one is so easy.
Wow.
Easy. Not hard to do at all. So that's why it's an easy slide, and it's great for doing things like that.
Now,
So,
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
I was gonna say the functionality of a gun is what really makes a difference when it comes down to that moment of truth.
Not in a barrel.
You don't want to get a weapon that is hard to use or hard to get familiar with, because when it comes down to that moment of truth where you actually are in a situation where you have to use it, you want something that's quick, easily accessible,
Right.
easy to load.
Both of those two guns that I do talk about comes with safeties, so that's always good. I know sometimes a female who's not comfortable being around guns wants to know that if they put their hand in their purse to grab something, then they're not going to be pulling the trigger on accident, you know, and shooting themselves. So having a safety if you're not comfortable around guns is something that's real important.
Great. Done. Now, I want to get down to the things that I like is
Sure.
long guns.
Long range.
Long
Gotcha.
range, accuracy. Let's talk about that a little bit. What do we have here?
What we have right now, we just got in that T-Rex gun, that Marlin 4570 that you actually see in the movies. We just got this one in yesterday. Black synthetic and stainless. Again, that's the 4570, that Marlin. Very sought after gun. I'm sure it won't last long. We got pretty much a handful, a nice little collection of the Ruger American Rifle Generation 2s. 308 22 ARC, 6mm ARC, 6.5 Grendel, 6.5 Creedmoor, the 350 Legend, the Bushmaster. I mean, it just depends on what you're looking for. And of course, got the AR-12s, the 12-gauge shotguns in black, bronze and black, and then of course, the American flag.
Yes. Now that AR-12, that shotgun there, let's talk about that a little bit, because that's something I'm in the market for. So
Yes, sir.
Let's take a look let's start at the top if you don't mind. Let's start with the American flag.
All right, the American flag is a Citadel 12-gauge. It is going for $480. The next one down is a Rev Arms. I'm sorry, this one is the G-Force. The G-Force is going for $299.95, so $300. You can get the black and bronze. That's Mary Person's colors right there. And of course, down below, you got the solid black synthetic one. Again, $299.95 for the AR-12 12-gauge.
$299.95.
So $300. And they come with 5-round magazines. In the box, there's a flyer in there for you to purchase a 10-round magazine or a 20-round drum. And they have slap-down sights on all of them.
Can we take a close look at that one at the bottom?
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's bring it up so we can see that. Oh man, look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? 12 gauge. Is that a full choke or open choke or interchangeable choke at the end there?
This one has the interchangeable choke at the end. You can change out the muzzle brake on this as well, along in the box, along with buying the aftermarket magazines for these things or the high capacity magazines. There also is an option to change out the choke on this as well, the muzzle brake on this one as well if you'd like. And it does come optic ready if you want to put on an optic on the top, or if you want to put a forearm, a post grip on the front of this thing, or a flash attachment for a flashlight or a laser. You can do so on the top. On the bottom of it, and of course on the top you can put an optic on there if you want to do away with the slap down sights. Yep,
sounds good.
It's a great gun.
I think you may have made a sale on that. Now also on the wall over here to our right, we have some interesting things over here, right?
We do. Got a little bit of everything. Got your AR pistol platforms. We got the Beretta 9mm carbine. We got the Kel-Tec Sub 2000 that's interchangeable with Glock magazines, 9mm. Also have it in a 40 cal. The AR pistol 223-556. And then my favorite, the one at the top, is the Smith & Wesson Response. It's a AR platform chambered in 9mm. So it's a 9mm carbine rifle. What I love about it, for my law enforcement career, not only does it take Smith & Wesson M&P mags, it also will take Glock 9mm mags. It comes from Smith & Wesson with the interchangeable mag well to change out the Smith & Wesson 9mm M&P mags to change it out to a Glock 9mm double stack magazine. And it also has a threaded barrel for a suppressor.
And the one up on top there, would that happen to be an M10? I'm sorry.
That's the AR-10?
AR-10,
yes. AR-10. That is the 308 Winchester AR-10. That's a Diamondback in OD green. Yes, sir. It's a beautiful gun. I actually have that gun right there in black and bronze.
308, that's one of my favorite rounds.
Mine too.
Yeah. Now, over here, we have something sitting up right there. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, this is a Ruger Precision 6.5 Creedmoor.
Okay.
And may look familiar with the scope on top. It actually is that Wraith 4K full color scope for daytime and for night vision, and it's sitting on a tripod made by Bog. This whole setup is great. The gun is around $1,600. The scope is $500 and the Bog pod is $180. So $2,200–$2,300 out the door. You got a beautiful setup.
Now, what kind of accuracy can you expect out of a setup like that?
That's a great accuracy right there between the scope and between the distance of the scope and the magnification of the scope, not to mention the stability of the platform itself. You can set that thing up in a deer blind and camp out all day long waiting for that perfect moment to come up, and you can reach out and touch whatever you want.
All right. Now, I want to look at this Dennis, who all of my subscribers they're familiar with Dennis. He came in and he looked at a gun and he said, this is my favorite handgun. So he wanted to make sure we get a shot of that thing.
So Dennis's favorite handgun was this Taurus 44 Magnum.
There we go.
So lifetime warranty on this from Taurus. It's a heavy gun, very, very durable weapon. And again, that lifetime warranty, you can't go wrong with it.
That's a great looking gun. That's a great looking gun. And Don, I want you to do one thing for me. That demonstration you were giving me for testing your trigger technique with a handgun.
Oh, you're
something
gonna
you can
put
do
me
at
on the
home?
spot, huh?
Yeah, I want to see that. Yeah, we all want to see that.
Oh, let me find something we can use here, and that's pretty decent, I guess. We'll go with a Taurus. So trigger control, to make sure you're not jerking the trigger, pulling the trigger, all that good stuff, you can take a coin.
Now let's go safety first. What's the first thing I need to do?
Safety first, make sure that gun is completely empty.
There we go. All right.
It's empty. Top, bottom, it's empty. The mag is empty. Put it back together. Let the slide go forward. And now I'm just taking a good old American 25-cent quarter.
There you go.
You're going to put it on, if your sights are pretty flat, pretty level, put it on your sight. As you're holding the gun, aim, if you're sitting dry firing this weapon in your residence, whatever, aim at maybe a picture of your ex or a light switch on the wall. Make sure the gun is empty so you're not shooting your light switch out. And then slowly find your trigger pull. And what you want to do is pull the trigger, pull the trigger, pull the trigger until the gun goes off.
Perfect.
Perfect. Gun goes off and your quarter stays on point. You got good trigger control. You can reload, reholster, whatever you want to do, and then try to do it again. The quarter falls off, you got bad trigger control. Quarter stays on point, you're doing it right. Smooth is easy, smooth is fast. Yep. But there you have it, folks. If you can leave the quarter on top of the front sight, you got good, smooth trigger control.
Now this Bog here, we
yes,
can
sir.
get that here, and what are we looking at as far as a price on that?
So the Bog, this is the Death Grip Precision Tripod. This thing is $180.
Oh man, that's a good deal.
So less than $200, and you can pretty much put it on anything you want, and it'll clamp down and hold on to it. It's pretty lightweight, pretty rugged, pretty durable. As you can see on the side there, it looks like they actually got this thing with a Ruger Precision as well on the box.
All right. Now these are some great guns you got in here, man. I really appreciate you letting me come in and take a look at them. I'm looking at, of course, the shotgun. Like I said, I think you made a sale on that, and definitely be back to look at some of the other artillery you have on the wall. You also have some patches over here on the wall.
Yep, we got some good morale patches. If you wear a vest or a jacket, or you want to put those up on a little bit of anything, everything. Your range bags.
Okay.
Got some magazine holders. Got holsters, extended magazines, high capacity magazines, optics, red dot, green dot, scopes, thermals, and of course, like I said, the patches. You know.
And you install those as well, right?
Absolutely.
You put those on the jacket. If I bring a jacket in, I want those patches.
So yeah, here at Trailmaster, we do it all. We do embroidery, we do screen print, we do sublimation, direct to film, a little bit of everything.
Fantastic. And you also have ammo.
Yep, do guns and ammo. We try to compete with, keeping the lowest prices in town. So if we don't have the best price, let us know. We'll try and make it right for you. We want the repeat business, so we'll try and take care of our customers.
That sounds good. Don, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. So there you have it. If you're looking for some weapons or you're looking for ammo, you're looking for patches, t-shirts, downtown Forsyth, right here at Carol's Guns, Turtle Masters. And do you have a phone number or anything we can
We do have a phone
share?
number. 478
478
444 3064.
3064. 478 444 3064. All your gun needs right here in downtown Forsyth. I'm going to pick mine up. Come in and pick up yours. It was just leaving this, make my purchase. I'm not gonna show it out here on the street, but can't wait to get this thing out and test it out and see how it works. That 12 gauge shotgun, man, that's what I came for, and that's what I got. So y'all stay tuned. We're gonna show you how this thing operates. Now I'm going across the street. Recommend it to get some homemade salmon patties. Haven't had breakfast yet, so I'm gonna go over here, take that out, and get some fresh cut fries and seasoned rice and a Coke. All right, we made our purchase from Carol's Guns, and I want to show you this right here. Picked up that G-Force Arms 12 gauge. Man, this thing is pretty. It was calling my name. You know, I went in looking for a shotgun, and when I go into any dealership, gun dealership, or anywhere really, customer service means a lot to me. And Keisha and Don have very good customer service. They're very knowledgeable about the products that they sell, and they will work with you to make sure you get the right product for what you're trying to do. And in this case, they really helped me out with this shotgun. I was looking here at the accessories that I can order for it. And of course, that's that 20-round drum he was talking about for $74.99. I will be picking that up. So I'm going to take this thing out of the box and just let you get a closer look at it out here and show you what we're working with there. Okay. I'll get my Terminator look on, but this thing is nice. You know, it's got an adjustable stock cheek plate back here. Pick that up, and of course this is where you clip, like you said, the slap down sights on it. You know, so I just push a button, they pop up like that. Just slap them back down. There we go. You've got a round sight at the back, of course your peep sight front. You know, it is very nice, very, very nice. And for the price, you can't beat it. And I can't wait to get out here and test this thing out. And look for that video coming up soon. We're doing this in real time. And it's gonna be shotgun impact. I'm gonna be testing out 3-inch slugs and 2 3/4-inch slugs at 100 yards to see what the difference is in the impact of that. Also, the impact on water jugs with double-aught buckshot. We're gonna have some fun with this before we take it to the field and actually hunt. I'm gonna hunt with this. I'm gonna take some game with it. So stay tuned to Heath Shooting and Outdoors, and please subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe, and good, happy, safe hunting. Enjoy the outdoors, y'all.